Hey everybody, Seth Jones with Golfdom Magazine here with the Old Tom Morris Award winner, Nick Price. Congratulations, Nick.
Thanks, Seth. Very special award.
What did you think about it when you first heard that you had this award coming to you?
Well, the superintendents are really the the core of the golf business, to be honest. Everything starts right there, and the condition of the course is so important. And I think the agronomy and certainly the way things have progressed over the years, these guys are so much more qualified than their predecessors were 20, 30 years ago. They know more about grasses, they know more about herbicides and pesticides, and it's becoming an eco-friendly business now, because there was a time where maybe it wasn't, but now everyone's aware, and the poor old superintendent has to wear many hats. Not only trying to appease the members and appease the environmentalists, but it's a tough and sometimes a thankless job. So I've certainly appreciated all the ones that I've worked with over the years on the courses that I've done, and they're a great bunch of guys. I've always enjoyed spending time and learning things about the golf.
We talked about this. You invited me down to Cancun with you. We flew back, and one of the questions you shot at me was, what kind of things do you think these guys would like to hear from you? And what have you put some thought to it? What are you going to say to this audience out there as superintendent?
I've given it quite a lot of thought, and I thought about writing something down, and then I thought, no, it's always better if you speak off the cuff. But just really how appreciative I am to get this award, and also some ideas that I may have on how I've seen golf evolve over the years and change. I think irrigation is something that may have been abused the last 20 or 30 years by a lot of guys putting too much water on courses, and I've always felt that the game is two games. It's a game in the air and a game on the ground where the ball bounces. So try and bring the bounce back more into the game, and I think these guys can educate their members a little bit. Obviously when the ground gets a little firmer, the grass gets a little skinnier, and the members like to see the ball sit up. But I think there's a way, then there's definitely a trend now of trying to educate members and players that brown is good. It's not necessarily all green. So I'll talk a little bit about that, and then I'm going to tell a few stories, because that's guys like to laugh at some of the stories that happen.
And you're a good storyteller too, so that'll be good. Okay, last question from me, and I'll let you get back out there and see those guys out there. But tell me what you really think about greens committees.
Well, I think we had this discussion before.
We did. I want you to hear it.
It's probably the worst thing that was ever invented, because I have a tough time, if I was a superintendent, taking lessons from or direction from a dentist, a lawyer, a doctor, or a used car or a car salesman, because I've been around in the game for 40 odd years, and I don't know half as much as our superintendent. So I just listen. I don't talk.
Great. Well, hey, Nick, congratulations again on your award, and we look forward to seeing you out there, and thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Sid.
Okay, appreciate it.